Hey, I'm glad to see you came back. So now that you know what kind of journey you've subscribed to, I should probably get you guys all caught up on the things that have been going on and what I've done up to my 9.5 hours. But first, watch the intro. What's up everybody and welcome back. I'm Maximus and these are my exposures. Now that you're all settled in, let's just go ahead and get into it. So I started flying for my birthday about a year ago. I bought myself a introductory flight, which is 99 bucks, depending on where you live in the country. It's about an hour. The flight instructor takes you up in the airplane and really just lets you fly around. So mine took off for me once we got to a safe practice area in altitude. I was able to take control of the airplane, fly straight, fly at a higher altitude, fly at a lower altitude, left turns, right turns, really just get comfortable and have the experience of flying an airplane. Then we went back, landed, talked about the flight, talked about things I did good, things I didn't do so well, things I liked, things I didn't like, and how the instructor thought I did. And then after that, I got a nifty little first flight certificate, and then it was, hey, I like flying. You guys teach people how to fly. Teach me how to fly. And really it was love after that. So I came back for my second flight, and we did a little bit more of the same, but now it was, I'm actually learning how to fly, so I should pay attention and retain all this information. We did a pre-flight check to make sure the aircraft was, able to fly. Does it have enough gas? Do all the control surfaces work? Is there enough oil? Things like that. So flight instructor takes off again. I practice straight and level flight. Basic turns left, basic turns right. Give me a heading. Can I, follow the heading and get familiar with some of the other instruments on the aircraft? And then we come back and land. Flight 3, more of the same. This time my instructor is going to help me take off so I can get comfortable with that. We're going to introduce S-turns, which you find a straight line reference point on the ground. It's like a road, highway, whatever, a string of trees, something that you can easily reference. And you make S-turns back and forth along that pathway. That is more about, precision and coordinating your turns. And then we do a turn around a point, which is you find another reference point on the ground and you make a complete 360-degree turn around that point, and try not to drift while also keeping a steady altitude. Flight 4 is where it got a little bit interesting. My instructor told me we were going to do stalls, so he performed a stall, and I got that sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach when the stall happened. I don't really like roller coasters either, so of course I wouldn't like that. But that is a necessary skill set to have. Just so if you are flying and you notice you're about to stall, or you do stall, you know how to recover from that stall, and you can tell when a stall is going to happen. So for the fifth flight, more basic turns, more instrument stuff, descending, descending, and this time we're going to learn how to fly under the hood, which is basically the focus of flying under a hood is to get you to use your instruments and know how to trust them. So you put on a pair of glasses or a cardboard visor or anything that basically prevents you from looking outside, so you have to use your instruments, while your instructor is able to look outside to make sure everything is safe. So for my 6th hour up to where I am now, which is about 9.5 hours, it's just more of that practicing, being straight and level, more turns around the point, S-turns, flying on instruments, takeoffs and landings, those type of things, getting ready for my solo flight, where it's exactly what it sounds like. I get to fly the plane by myself without the instructor. And that's also getting me ready for my pre-solo knowledge exam, where they ask you questions about what's the takeoff speed of your aircraft, when do you deploy flaps on this aircraft, what's the landing speed of this aircraft, things like that. And those are all things that you'll go over with your flight instructor as well, as part of your ground school, which you can also learn online. I'll link things in later videos and get more in depth about that. I just kind of want to get everybody all caught up to where we are right now. So the only other things that we'll need to go over and I get you caught up on are things like getting your medical certificate, getting your student pilot license, getting your logbook all squared away, and all the things that you need to have before you can fly solo. But those will be in probably the next video, so I can kind of go in more depth of that, and also give you guys a chance to ask any questions you have, and I will try to answer those to the best of my abilities for the next video. So with that being said, if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, so that when my next video is ready for departure, you can come fly with me. Later, Gators.